I'm Jason.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're two Wranglers.
Oh, let's see. Oh.
All right, we are ready to hit the road to Moab for Easter Jeep Safari, our first one. Pretty excited. We're doing a Hole in the Rock trail, which is like a 2-night, 3-day trail, which is why we have all our camping gear. I've got the soft stuff, he's got all the bins. Just to give an idea how we like really utilize every square inch, even though it's just the two of us. Not sure how we need so much stuff, but somehow that's how it works out. All right, see you on the road. Traffic's been stopped for like an hour already, and I guess it's a 3-hour holdup. No one knows what the problem is, so we found a trail that parallels the freeway. I think I'm supposed to go there for at least an hour. The 2 more to go. On some fellow off-roaders. I got tired of waiting. Love me an adventure.
Oh boy, he better turn to the left. Driver. Oh, let's see. Oh.
So we were bypassing all of the traffic on the freeway, making our way through this trail, and we come across
let's say a non-off-road vehicle. Yeah, these guys were in some rental and
doing their best.
doing their best. We kind of feel like they still might be there.
Heading out to our first trail with the Easter Jeep Safari. It's like 7:27 a.m. And here we are.
So here we are. It's our first EJS, and it's our first trail at our first EJS, and we were so excited. We rolled up and started talking to this nice gentleman in hopes that he would check us in and we would get in line, and only kind of to find out
We're not in the right spot. So they give you all these little locations of where you're supposed to meet up, and I missed the spot where we were supposed to be, and he was nice enough to tell us exactly where we were supposed to go line up.
Alright, we're on the road heading toward the town of Landing, where we're all going to meet up and get a move on from that point. Gorgeous morning here in Moab. It's 48, it's not even that cold. Just absolutely stunning. We're hanging out here, gassing up, getting ready to do a 70-mile drive to the trailhead. Everyone's having a great time. A couple of dogs with us. Really fun. Everyone's super nice. Hi.
Oh no.
So we stopped off here at, I don't know what this is called.
I don't even have any idea.
Everybody's hiked way up there. Oh, dogs over here, so cute.
There's a path over here.
Yeah, just stepping over everything.
Drive's been easy.
Yeah, it's been nice.
But no, yeah.
Little wind in the alleyway, kind of,
Yeah, a little bit.
but just like so beautiful.
Good stuff through here.
So the Butler Wash Ruins is kind of a cool little spot on the way to Hole in the Rock. It's actually from 1200 AD. For the Puebloans were the original settlers that were here, and it was found in the 1800s. And as they say, it's mainly all one original piece. There's been a little reconstruction done to it, but not much. It's really, really cool.
I really enjoyed seeing the petroglyphs.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? Yeah, that was absolutely fascinating.
The right ones mean they were 7 foot tall. Why ones they were like 5'9"?
Remember, 1,000 years have elapsed. This was probably taller.
Yeah.
We are at the trailhead. Everybody is airing down. View in the background is just beautiful. Some really nice built-up rigs. Just started the trail. There's 20 of us, including the Easter Jeep Safari volunteers, and everybody's super pumped. Seems like a really good group. Really excited. 3 hours on the trail before we make camp.
Still some fun little obstacle climbs to do. I mean, we're still, well, I would say we're technically still running in 2-wheel drive, but since this is full-time 4-wheel drive, it's not really, I guess it doesn't really count, does it? So we've got a couple Gladiators, a couple CJs, at least one CJ, maybe two. A couple TJs, a couple JKs, and a bunch of JMs. And some Gladiators. Can't remember if I mentioned that already or not.
Did you say 4 low?
No?
Sorry, I haven't done that.
Yeah, no, I'm still running 392 two-wheel drive. We don't have the too high option.
Gotcha.
start to go driver a little bit, and then up the hill. Less driver, less driver.
We're about 15 miles in at this point, and after the 12-mile marker, it goes from a graded dirt road to some more slick rock domes. They're getting a little bit bigger, and the descents on these are getting quite a bit steeper.
This isn't steep or anything. Good thing there's nothing on my seats, because they'd be all on the floor by now.
You went for low down this steep stuff.
There you go. She did 4 low. Look at her flexing out there. Pretty good. Well, it's probably going to take too long for off-road pages to tell me what the steepness is of this. Pitch and roll, 23. That's it? I swore it was steeper than that. Oh, we're at 25 now. 30. So I got to 30. That was pretty good. Whoa.
Like it's really off camber up there, Jason. Be careful.
After just a whole bunch of driving on these big old slick rock domes, I finally found a spot I could give her the beans. This was fun.
Good spot. You're in a good spot. I got you. Right there. Yep. Now straight. Just come straight off. Little bit to the right. Just a hair. Oh, just a little. Come on. Right there. Just come down. Straight down.
So it's morning on day 2 of our trip to the Hole in the Rock Trail. Last night we had all made camp at about the halfway point, and people basically broke up into groups, but we all came together for a nice campfire at night. Here's our setup. We've got a couple of chairs and a table and obviously our tent. That's adequate for what we're doing. It's just a couple of days out there. Little kitchen over by the Jeeps. What was nice was the incredible view over
Bryce Canyon.
Bryce Canyon.
Way out there in the distance is Bryce
Yeah.
Canyon.
And it was a bit windy, but nothing we couldn't handle. Anyway, we get on the road here in just a sec.
Rolling out this morning. Doing the second part of the Hole in the Rock Trail.
Radio check.
HERICON checking in.
This part of the trail was the start of Gray Mesa. Our guide was nice enough to take a group to the top and provide us with a lot of information regarding the settlers and the hole in the rock trail itself. Back in 1879, 250 settlers made their way through with more than 80 wagons and 1,000 head of cattle. Along the path to the hole in the rock trail, markers are posted that outline their travels. We climbed up this path to check out what these people had accomplished. The path was so narrow in spots that a wagon would be the only thing that could make its way down. As you could see me climbing up this hill, I was completely winded by the time I got to the top. Can you imagine trying to do this in a Jeep? These people did this in a wagon with horses pulling it, and no brakes.
I'm gonna video, but I have to focus on walking, not the video, so if it ends up not being that great, yeah, there's no second chances. You go off camera, you're done. They took a buggy down this. A wagon.
Not even a boat.
A literal wagon. Oh my gosh. Excuse my heavy breathing. Okay.
Slow, slow, slow!
Or you can do it that way.
Up and then drop into that notch.
Got it, thank you. She's getting a little nervous.
Well, this is the nervous part.
One of the people in our group ended up having a tough time on this particular part of this incredibly steep climb. I think it was the left side was the line.
Yeah, left side was a better way to take it, and the right side had a lip on it, and this guy kind of went off the lip and got one wheel up in the air, and he was just making matters worse as he kept trying to roll back. He was trying to recenter himself so that he could get onto the right side of the track where he needed to be.
I think the thing is like you're in the situation where it's incredibly steep and rolling back feels uncomfortable. Going forward isn't taking you anywhere you need to be. Everyone could tell he was in trouble and not sure what to do, so everybody so thoughtfully got out of their Jeeps and ran up to him and gave him some good advice there to get him going again. He did have a passenger who I think ended up leaving the Jeep at some point, as I would have, because it was a little nerve-wracking to watch that wheel go in the air.
Yeah, it was an exit stage left for the passenger, or stage right in this instance. But it was,
It was a hairy obstacle, needless to say, and everybody else, after watching this, absolutely adjusted their, you know,
their line.
their line for sure. This
Yeah.
became a case of how not to go up this particular.
It also reinforces, having a spotter on a lot of stuff, and definitely don't do trails that you've never been on by yourself. I mean, if this guy had been by himself, he could have been in a really bad spot.
Yeah. Not to mention this trail is 70 miles from, anywhere else, and you just don't want to have any accidents. So thankfully it all ended up working out perfectly fine.
Yeah. And everybody else made it up too.
Don't see any tire tracks, they'll make it tricky.
Pretty sure they go to the left.
Okay, copy that.
When you get to the top, do you go left?
Let's just go straight over.
They said straight over.
Well, after driving for 35 miles on incredible terrain, obstacles everywhere, we made it to the end of the Hole in the Rock Trail, of which we spent about 5 whole minutes before it was time to turn back and head back to camp.
So it's morning of day 3 of the Hole in the Rock Trail. A bunch of people have left. We're staging up. The remainder of us are staging up. The wind has started up here and it made for a really rough night. And an even rougher putting together of the campsite. Well, there you have it. That's our Hole in the Rock Trail experience in a nutshell. Was fantastic. I think personally I really loved the solitude. I loved the sense of place and history of it.
Yeah, all of that. I did a lot of research into this trail beforehand. I've always wanted to do it. It's been just kind of out there, just kind of without out of reach, and I wanted to do this. And when I found out that Easter Jeep Safari was going to put on a guided version of it, that was something they hadn't done in 18 years. So I pounced on this, and it was worth all 3 days of getting through this trail. It was just so memorable. The experience was amazing, and I recommend it to anybody who wants to try it.